Hi, today we are going to talk about the body fluids and fluid compartment. Did you know that our total amount of fluid in the human body is approximately 70% of your body weight? Body fluid have been divided into two compartments, intracellular fluid and extracellular fluid. Intracellular fluid refers to the fluid that contains inside the cells. It contains 55% of total body water. The extracellular fluids is the fluids that contains outside the cells. It contains 45% of the total body water. Extracellular fluid or ECF can be further divided into interstitial fluids and also plasma. 80% of the ECF consists of interstitial fluid. It is a fluid present between the cells. And 20% of the ECF contains of plasma. It present in the blood. Apart from that, the extracellular fluids also includes lymph, synovial fluid, aqueous humor, cerebrospinal fluid, vitreous body, endolymph, perilymph, pleural, pericardial, and peritoneal fluids. The compositions of body fluids can be divided into organic substance, inorganic substance, the cation, and also the anion. For the inorganic substance, it also includes glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, hormones, and enzymes. The inorganic substances such as sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, the chloride, phosphate, and sulfate. Iron is a very important component inside the body fluids. It can be divided into two, cations and anions. Both ions is present in both extracellular fluid as well as intracellular fluids. Cations is the positively charged ions, whereas the anion is the negatively charged ion. In the extracellular fluid, the chief cation is the sodium. And for the anion, the chief anion is the chloride. For the intracellular fluid, the chief ions for the cation is potassium, and the chief anions for the intracellular fluid is phosphate ions. It is very important for you to know what is the chief cation and anion in extracellular fluid and intracellular fluid. Now, what is the difference between the extracellular fluid ECF with the intracellular fluid ICF? For ECF, the most abundant cation is sodium. It is important for the muscle contraction, impulse transmissions, and also the fluid electrolyte balance. The most abundant anion is chloride. It is responsible to regulate the osmotic pressure and to form the hydrochloric acid in gastric acid. For the ICF, the most abundant cation is potassium. It is important to maintain the resting membrane potential, action potential, and to maintain the intracellular volumes and also the regulations of pH. Anions are proteins and phosphates. The sodium-potassium pumps play a major role in keeping the potassiums high inside the cell and the sodium high outside the cells.